Did you know that an estimated 70% of strategic decisions made by businesses fail due to poor decision-making? Welcome to the surprising world of strategic decision-making, an integral yet often overlooked aspect of business operations. It's like the invisible puppet master, subtly guiding the course of an organization. And when done right, it can lead to tremendous success. But on the flip side, poor strategic decision-making can result in failure. Every day, businesses make decisions that shape their future. What product to launch, which market to enter, how to allocate resources, and countless other choices. These aren't just random decisions, they're strategic, meaning they're made with a clear goal in mind and are based on an analysis of the potential outcomes. However, the path to good strategic decision-making is fraught with challenges. Misjudging the market, underestimating competitors, or failing to anticipate changes can lead to disastrous results. Therefore, understanding strategic decision-making is not just an option, but a necessity in the business world. Game theory, though initially developed for recreational board games, now finds its application in complex business strategies. So, what exactly is game theory? In essence, it's a mathematical construct that helps us understand the dynamics of strategic interactions. It's like a chess game, where your next move is not only dictated by the current state of the board, but also by the possible responses of your opponent. Game theory is about making the best decision when the outcome depends not only on your choice, but also on the choices of others. Imagine you're a retailer considering a price cut to outdo your competition. But what if your competitor reacts by slashing their prices too? Suddenly, you're in a price war and both of you are making less profit. This is a classic example of a game theory scenario, where you must anticipate the reactions of others before making your move. Or think about an auction. You're bidding for a rare piece of art, but how much should you bid? If you bid too low, you might lose to a higher bidder. But if you bid too high, you might end up paying more than the art is worth. Again, your decision is influenced by what you think others will do. In both scenarios, game theory can help you make more informed decisions. It helps you to map out the possible outcomes, weigh the potential benefits and costs, and determine the best course of action based on your analysis of what others are likely to do. In business, these strategic interactions are everywhere. From pricing decisions to negotiations, mergers to marketing campaigns, game theory provides a powerful tool to navigate these complex scenarios. By understanding and applying game theory, businesses can make better decisions, anticipate the actions of competitors, and ultimately gain a competitive edge. In essence, game theory is about strategic foresight. It's about understanding the interconnectedness of decisions and using this understanding to your advantage. It's about outthinking and outmaneuvering your competition, not just reacting to them. Game theory, therefore, provides a strategic framework for businesses to analyze their decisions and predict possible outcomes. Imagine you and a colleague are implicated in a crime you didn't commit. The question is, do you stay silent or do you betray your colleague to save yourself? Welcome to the world of the prisoner's dilemma, a classic scenario in game theory. Here's how it works. You and your colleague are separated and cannot communicate. If you both stay silent, you'll each get a minor sentence, say 1 year. But if one betrays the other while the other remains silent, the betrayer walks free while the silent one gets 3 years. If both of you betray each other, you'll each get 2 years. The dilemma is that while the best outcome for both of you collectively would be to stay silent, the risk of betrayal creates a strong incentive to betray first. This is a classic example of a situation where individual rationality does not lead to collective rationality. Now let's bring this concept to the boardroom. Imagine you're a business leader negotiating an agreement with another company. Both of you would benefit from cooperation, but there's also a temptation to act in your own self-interest, potentially damaging the relationship and the deal. Take, for instance, two rival companies contemplating a price war. If both companies decide to maintain their current pricing, they would both continue making profits. However, if one company lowers its prices to attract more customers, it could potentially gain a larger market share, leaving the other company at a disadvantage. If both companies engage in a price war, they might end up hurting their profits due to the reduced prices. In such situations, understanding the prisoner's dilemma can help you anticipate possible outcomes and make strategic decisions. It teaches us that while acting in self-interest might seem like the most rational move, it can lead to worse outcomes for everyone involved. The prisoner's dilemma is not just about crime and punishment, it's a powerful tool that sheds light on the complexities of strategic decision-making. It provides a framework to analyze and understand how the decisions of others can influence your own, and vice versa. The prisoner's dilemma demonstrates how game theory can help predict the outcomes of strategic decisions. Ever wondered how Uber and Lyft coexist in the market without constantly undercutting each other's prices? Welcome to the intriguing world of Nash equilibrium. Named after the brilliant mathematician John Nash, this concept is a fundamental pillar of game theory. It's a situation where no player can benefit by changing their strategy, while the other players keep theirs unchanged. In other words, it's a state of balance where everyone's doing the best they can, given what their competitors are doing. Think of it as a dance. Each company is trying to lead, but they also have to match their partner's steps. If one company lowers its prices too much, it might gain more customers, but could also risk going bankrupt. If it raises its prices too high, it may enjoy higher profit margins, but could lose customers to its competitor. The Nash equilibrium is the sweet spot where both companies find the most beneficial pricing strategy, considering the strategy of the other. Let's consider Uber and Lyft, two titans of the ride-sharing industry. They are in constant competition, each trying to attract the most customers. But they also understand that a price war would be mutually destructive. If Uber were to drastically cut its prices, Lyft could follow suit, leading to a downward spiral that benefits neither. Instead, they find a balance, a pricing strategy that is aggressive enough to attract customers, but also sustainable in the long run. This is the Nash equilibrium in action. It's a delicate balance, a dance of strategy where each player is doing the best they can, given the strategies of their competitors. And it's not just in ride-sharing. You'll see Nash equilibrium at play in areas as diverse as international politics, advertising strategies, and even evolutionary biology. So the next time you hail a ride from Uber or Lyft, remember that the price you're paying is not just a number. It's the result of a carefully balanced strategic dance, a testament to the power of Nash equilibrium. Nash equilibrium helps businesses find the perfect balance in their strategic decision-making. Now that we've explored the intriguing world of game theory, let's summarize the key points. Strategic decision-making is an essential skill in the world of business and economics, and even in everyday life. It's about making choices that not only serve your immediate interests, but also anticipate the responses of others. It's like a game of chess, where each move you make influences, and is influenced by the moves of your opponent. Enter game theory. This powerful framework helps us understand these complex interactions. It presents a set of models and concepts that allow us to predict outcomes based on the decisions of all players involved. It's not about winning or losing, but about making the most informed decisions possible. Think back to the prisoner's dilemma, a classic game theory concept we discussed. Two suspects, each facing a choice to betray the other or remain silent. The outcome of their decisions is interdependent, creating a situation where individual and collective interests clash. This scenario is not just confined to crime dramas, but it's a common situation in business negotiations, where cooperation and competition often go hand in hand. Then we have the Nash equilibrium, named after the brilliant mathematician John Nash. It represents a state where no player can benefit from changing their strategy, assuming the other players keep theirs unchanged. It's the sweet spot, the point of balance. In the business world, it could be the price point where you maximize your profit while maintaining a competitive edge. These game theory concepts are not just academic curiosities. They are real, practical tools that can help you navigate the complex landscape of strategic decision-making. They can illuminate the hidden dynamics of negotiation, competition, and cooperation, helping you make more informed decisions and ultimately achieve better outcomes. Remember, in the game of strategic decision-making, understanding game theory could be your winning move. We hope you found this deep dive into strategic decision-making and game theory enlightening. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We continuously strive to unravel complex concepts and theories, breaking them down into easy-to-understand segments just for you. Your support helps us keep going. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos, and you'll be joining a community of learners who are passionate about expanding their knowledge. So go ahead, hit that like button, click subscribe, and remember, the more you know, the better decisions you can make. So, Stay curious, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next video.